There's a lot of competition for the jobs that are available, and that can be daunting. The San Diego Community College District offers free classes and programs where people can go and polish up their skills, update their resume, and get some insights on interviewing skills. Joining me this morning is Dr. Anthony Beebe, President of Continuing Education. And Dr. Beebe, thank you and welcome.
Well, thank you, Kelly, for doing this. I'm so glad to be here.
Well, this is sort of a best-kept secret, if you will. These are free classes that you can take in a variety of things.
Well, I need to make sure that we're clear that San Diego Community College District is made up of 4 different institutions. We have City, Mesa, and Miramar colleges,
okay,
and then this institution called Continuing Education, of which I'm the president. And it's the continuing education operation that has the free classes.
And I was looking through online last night, and I was floored. There are all kinds of courses, from a cooking class, say, for fun, to an education course, say, learning how to edit or learning how to, touching up on your photography skills if you're a photographer, out in the job market that could be really useful.
Well, in this particular market, with the unemployment rate doing what it's doing, going up, so high, there's an inverse relationship between the unemployment, there's a direct relationship between the unemployment rate and our enrollment in our classes. And so as unemployment goes up, our enrollment goes up. So we're busting at the seams trying to get people trained for new job skills and retooled.
Right. And that's the thing. I think right now a lot of people are perhaps in a job where they need some new skills. And I know that there were lots of places where they could go, not only to get the new skills, but also, as we mentioned, updated resume. Maybe they haven't been doing that for a while and they find themselves out of work, and there's help in that as well.
We have a career development and placement office at the Educational Cultural Center on Ocean View Boulevard that provides exactly those kinds of workshops and skills for people that need a resume updating or something like that.
What's the biggest thing you see now in terms of people coming back to get reacquainted with your continuing education?
Biggest market that we see, Kelly, is people that come to us that need brushing up on basic skills, basic reading, writing, and math. Even people that want to go on to the colleges, about 70% of them are not testing into college-level reading, writing, and math skills. So they come to us in continuing education, take free classes. They don't have to burn up financial aid, take the free classes to get up to speed in those areas, and then they can go on to the colleges at City, Mesa, or Miramar College and do better. They actually do better than students that start out and don't come to continuing education. We have data that shows that.
Well, this is a great time. I know it's a tough time for many people, but it's also a great time to sort of reevaluate where you are in your life and maybe what skills you need or you're lacking, and this is a great place to start.
It is a great place to start. One of the things that we work really hard to do is to get people into our programs. That's kind of the reverse of many college or higher education institutions, where they try to figure out how to screen people out. They're screening them out. We're trying to get them in.
Interesting.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's kind of a different approach.
And what's with the free? Not that I have anything against that, but, I mean, do a lot of people say, wait, it's free when they're filling out the paperwork?
Yes, they do. That's why it's kind of the best-kept secret. One thing that we have done in the district is determine that for every dollar that is spent of taxpayer money, $3.50 are returned back to the San Diego community area. In terms of increased wages and all of those kinds of things. So that's why we can offer these classes free. It's part of the educational system, higher education system of California.
So it's state funded?
It's state funded.
Okay. And we have a board we want to go to right now that this is really something for so many people out there. I mean, even I was looking, thinking, I could really brush up some skills here and there. These are free classes, career development services, also a job search workshop, and that's incredibly timely right now. You can go to the website or call, but the website is loads of information, www.sdce.edu. What's the first step? People are watching this today, and they're not quite ready to do anything yet. They're not quite sure of what to do yet. What is your advice for people out there, either going through problems trying to get a job, or maybe they've just lost a job and they're looking to get into a different area that they don't have skills for?
I would go to that website and explore the different classes that we have and see what kinds of things they might be interested in. Because certainly you want to make sure that whatever you're exploring and whatever you're looking to get into is something that you're interested in, and it's not just driven by job prospects. But I would go to that website and look through the different classes that we offer. We offer about 4,000 classes every
Wow.
year. So, I mean, there's all kinds of things, from becoming a personal chef to becoming a welder to becoming a press operator. You can become a certified nursing assistant, and just on and on and on with all the different areas that you can explore.
I'm sure there are some things that people thought about doing, but they weren't sure how to do it, and so they can go on the website and find out more. The classes, are they weekly? Is it a big commitment?
It's not a big commitment, and that's one of the nice parts about what we do is that we're all about short-term training, quick turnaround. Many of our programs you can get through in a matter of weeks.
Wow.
Some of them it might take a few months, but you can get a certificate in auto technology, for example, in certain areas in over a few months rather than a few years. And so it's short-term, quick training to help many of those that are unemployed, be able to put food back on the table.
That's excellent. And again, you can go to the website, and there is some courses I noticed had a small fee. Other courses were free, but you did have to sign up, right? Mm-hmm. You can't just show up.
Well, no, you can actually, if you find a course that you like, you can, because it's open entry, open exit,
okay,
you can just literally show up to the class
really?
and register when you show up.
Wow.
So there's no pre-registration, just show up.
So all those commitment folks, no problem.
Yeah, no problem, and don't worry about whether or not you have, a certain level of skills or
That's
anything
another
like that.
thing. Do
We'll
you
work
have
with
to
you.
really?
We'll
So
work
you
with
don't have to have that fear of, gosh, I'm going to go there and I'm not going to know, what I'm learning, and yet people are going to be open to saying, you know what, we're going to teach you.
Absolutely. We look at it kind of like the people's institution in terms of
Nice.
higher education. And so come to us with whatever skill set that you have, and we'll take you from that skill set to whatever skill set you're going to need for a new job.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Anthony Beebe. Again, we'll give that website a little bit later, coming up in just a minute, but we're going to take a little break. When we come back on San Diego People, we're going to talk to Brian Mainshine from the United Way of San Diego about the company's goal to get homeless back on their feet and back in the workplace. Stay with us.